Back at 7:47 with a sobering new finding. The government now says 16% of all fatal accidents involve some form of distracted driving. The Obama administration is now holding a two-day summit to deal with what they call an epidemic. NBC's Tom Costello is in Washington with more on the story. Tom, good morning to you.
Meredith, good morning. And Congress is considering a federal ban. In fact, if you think that somehow using a hands-free device makes it okay to use a cell phone while you're driving, all the research says that's absolutely not true. And at any given time, 11% of drivers, 11% are using some sort of a mobile device. And the research says that means 11% of drivers are perhaps more distracted than if they're legally drunk.
What could someone do with that?
From texting drivers who rear-end other cars, take out a mailbox, or nearly go off a bridge. Police report distracted driving is now a constant threat. Horrific cases involving bus, truck, and trolley drivers, even train engineers. And then there's the case of 19-year-old Reggie Shaw.
When I left that morning, it was definitely not my intention to hurt or harm anyone.
3 years ago, on a Utah highway, Reggie crossed the center line while texting. The accident he started killed James Ferfero and Keith Odell. They were rocket scientists, husbands, and fathers.
And I remembered being so shocked that someone could be so selfish and irresponsible and kill my husband.
At the University of Utah, researchers have spent years studying driving while on a cell phone or while texting. Their findings are stunning.
It's double the risk of someone who's driving at a .08 blood alcohol level. The text messaging driver is a dangerous person on the road. It's a ticking time bomb for an accident.
I think there's an epidemic in America.
Now, the Obama administration is weighing in, out with new statistics this morning. More than 5,800 people were killed and 500,000 injured last year in accidents involving some form of distracted driving. The under 20 distracted driver and 20 to 29-year-olds were the most involved in fatal accidents. Nationwide, 18 states and D.C. have outlawed texting while driving. 6 also ban handheld cell phones. But the Transportation Secretary says every state must take distracted driving as seriously as drunk driving.
The reason .08 works and the reason that seatbelt laws work is because there are police on the street stopping people, issuing tickets, hauling people in to the lockups when they're above .08.
Reggie Shaw was charged with negligent homicide. As part of his sentence, he takes a story to anyone who will listen.
I thought it was safe. I thought it was something that I could do, that I could drive down the road and send a text message and be safe.
That video produced by Zero Fatalities. Reggie spent 30 days in jail, but he was the last person to receive such a light sentence in Utah. Today, he could get up to 15 years per death in prison. Meredith, back to you.
Tom Costello, thank you very much.